Dear students, I welcome you all for today's lesson. Today we are going to deal about class 8, chapter number 5, square and square roots. Okay, in this we are going to learn about square numbers and how to find its square root. Okay, so first of all, what is a square? Yes, what is a square? So you heard about square, right? So when you are able to do when you are learning about a square, means for example if you take any square object, so if its side is x, then what is its area? Area is side into side, so x into x, that is x square. So means what is a square number? Square number is, square means when a number is multiplied by itself, we'll get a square number, right? When a number is multiplied by itself, we get a square. For example, 1 into 1, that is 1, 1 square, that is 1. So 2 into 2, that is 2 square, we get 4. Next 3 into 3, that is 3 square, we get 9. So when side is multiplied by x, when this x is multiplied by x, we write it in exponential form, that is x as a base, and how many times we written x here? That is 2, so x square. So same way we are getting the square number. So 1 we can write it as 1 into 1, that is 1 square. So 4 we can write 2 into 2, that is 2 square. 9 we can write 3 into 3, that is 3 square. Same way we can find 4 into 4, that is 4 square, it is 16. Okay, so the numbers 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 and so on, these numbers are called, these numbers we can call it as, square numbers. Square numbers, or we can also call perfect square number. Okay, so you can learn square number up to that is, you can learn square number up to 20. Yes, so here we given some of the square number, that is 1, its square is 1, 2, its square is 4, 3, its square is 9. So we given up to 20 square. Okay, so these are the square number we have to learn, or we have to by heart. Yes, so now we are going to learn properties of a square number, right? So we are going to see properties on square number. So observing these in the box here, you can find out so many properties. That is, first one, you can see so many properties, that is, you can see square of even number. You can see square of even number is even number. Square of even number, you are getting the even number. Square of again even number here 16. Square of 6 is 36, right? In the same way you can see square of odd number, you are getting odd number, and square of odd number is here, that is 9. Square of 5 is 25. Means if you are getting square of odd number is is odd, and square of even number is even. Yes, so you can observe here all the square of even number is even and square of odd number is odd number. It is odd. Yes. So second property you can see here, that is you can observe the square number always ends with see here you can observe the square number always ends with, here it is 1 4 9 6 5. Okay, so square number is always ends with maybe 1 or 4 9 5 6 and 0, right? So square number it always ends with 1 4 9 5 6 0. Okay, so if a number ends with if a number ends with 2 3 5 or 7, it is not a perfect square. Means perfect square number does not end with these digits, that is 2 3 5 or 7. Okay, they are not perfect square. So if a number ending with 2 3 5 or 7, then it is not a perfect square. So you can see here a square number, any square number is ending with 2 3, sorry, not 5, 2 3 7 7 or 8. If a number ending with 2 3 7 or 8, if it is ending with these digits, then it is not a perfect square. Okay, so because you can observe here, is there any square number is ending with unit place 2? No. Is it ending with 3? No. Here 7 or 8, check. So yes, then it is not these digits. If a number is ending with 2 3 7 or 8, it is not a perfect square. It is never perfect square. Okay, yes. So this is one important property. So you can remember it. If for example, if in any MCQ you can check, for example 4 numbers are given, so which is not perfect square. Okay, you can check here. For example 144, yeah, I take small numbers. You can take second option, it is 196. Third you can say 225. Then the fourth one you can take it as 232. So by seeing the unit digit, you can easily guess that a number 232 is not a perfect square. So other number, if remaining number is square number, one number is not a perfect square, just you have to check its unit digit. If it is ending with 2 3 7 or 8, then it is not a perfect square. Okay, this is an important property you have to remember. Yes, next we are going to see about the unit place of a square number. Okay, if a number is unit place of a number, unit place of a number and its unit place of a square, its unit place of a square. Okay, so for example you can see one square. is 1, and 9 square, it is also 1, it is 81. So if a number in unit place it is 1 or 9, then its square ends with, unit place of a square ends in 1. Similarly, you can see if a unit place of a number is 2 or 8, then its unit place of a square ends in 4. For example, you can see 2 square, it is 4, 8 square, it is 64. Means when you square this unit place of a 2 and 8, then its square always ends with 4. Then next is 3 or 7, it ends with 9. 3 square is 9, 7 square is 49. Its unit place ends with 9. So next one is 4 or 6, it always ends with 6. Then 5 ends with 5 only, we know that, and 0 ends with 0. So for example, any bigger number, I want to find its square, you can tell easily that its unit place. Only we have to find, you can find it easily its unit place. For example, I want to find 256 square. So what is the unit place of this number? That is 6. 6 ends with 6. Similarly, we can find 128 square. What is the unit place of this number? Of 128 square, 8 ends with 4. So we can say unit place. So it is used to find unit place of a given number. Okay. So if a number is ending with 1 or 9, it ends with 1. If a number is ending with 2 or 8, its square ends with 4. If a number is ending with 3 or 7, it ends with 9. If a number is ending with 4 or 6, it ends with 6. 5 ends with 5. 0 ends with 0. So keep this one in mind, so that it is very useful to finding the unit place of a square number. Any square number, we can tell easily its unit place, right? So this is the one more important property you are going to remember or learn. Okay. So next we are going to see, yes, you can see here. Try these sums. It is given here. Can we say whether the following numbers are perfect square? How do you know? Can you say 1057 is it a perfect square number? It is not, because it is ending with 7. Okay, it is not a perfect square. What about next one? 23,453. Is it a perfect square? No, because if a number is ending with 2, 3, 7 or 8, it is never perfect square. Never a perfect square. Okay. So here you can see it is ending with 8, it is ending with 2, it may be, okay. Means it is not like that. If number ending with 1, 4, 6, 5, then 9, then 0. If a number ending with these digits, if it is there, then it is not always like that. It is a perfect square. We have to find it. It can be expressed as a 1069. If it is can be expressed as a number when it is expressed as x into x square, then you can say that 1069 is a perfect square. Otherwise, it is not. Okay. So for this, you have to do the factors. You have to find. Then you have to express it as x square. Then only you can answer the given number is perfect square or not. Okay. So next we are going to see the properties. That is, now you see unit place of a number. Yes. So you can see here, try this examples it is given. You can tell very easily what is the unit place of a given number. 19 square. What is the unit place of 19 square? If a number ending with 9 is there, its unit place will be always 1. Okay. If 24 square, what is the unit place of 24 square? 4 ends with 6. Okay. Then what about 34 square? It is also ends with 6. Okay. You can tell directly that what is the unit place of a given number. Okay. So this is one property. Next, you can see square of a number. That is, if for example, if you want to find 10 square, so it will be 100. If a unit in the place, if it is last place is 0, its square is ending with 0, it ends with double of that twice. Okay, 10 square is 100, so 100 square we can write it as 10,000. For 1 0 we are getting 2 zeros, right? So 1 0 you will get 2 zeros. So that is here property is, we can say that square of numbers can only have even number of zeros, means square number always have even number of zeros. Okay, so that is square of a square of a number 10 square, 100 square. Like that we can find other number also. Okay, so next we can see there is a pattern, some more interesting pattern, that is adding natural numbers. So if a number, if we can see numbers whose dot patterns can be arranged as triangles. So for example, if you a dot can be arranged in the triangular form, then we can add any two triangles so that we get a perfect square number. For example, we can add 1 plus 3, we get it 4, and next we can add 3 plus 6, we can get it, that is 9. 6 plus 10, we can get 16. So any triangular pattern we can arrange so that we get a perfect square number, right? Yes. Okay, see here properties, what is that? If we combine two consecutive triangular numbers, we get a square number. Okay, so next property is that numbers between a square numbers. So for example, I want to find the square numbers between numbers between the square number, right? So for this we have to find, for example, I want to find between 2 square and 3 square. So between 2 square, that is 4, 3 square is 9. Between 4 to 9, how many non-perfect square numbers are lying, right? So here we can see 5, 6, 7, 8. Here how many numbers are there? 4 numbers are there. So there is a method you can find how many numbers between any two consecutive square numbers we can find here. For example, 2 square and 3 square, between, if you take this is 2 square as n square, next number if you take n plus 1 whole square, so between these two, n square and n plus 1 whole square, there are 2n non-perfect square numbers are lying. Non-perfect square numbers are lying. Okay, lie. Okay, yes, yes. So that is between 2 square and 3 square, we can get 4 numbers, that is here n equal to 2, here n plus 1 is 3. So we can get here, so 2n numbers, that is 2n means 2 into 2 non-perfect square numbers are lying. Okay, similarly 4 square and 5 square, so how many non-perfect square numbers are lying? That is 2 into 4, that is 8 numbers are lying between 16 and 25. Yes, you can check, there are 8 numbers are lying, non-perfect square numbers are between 16 and 25. Okay, so this is one more property, that is between any two consecutive square numbers, there are 2n non-perfect square numbers are lying. Okay, yes. Next, that is property we seen already now. Yes, here we seen the property, there are 2n non-perfect square numbers between the square numbers n and n plus 1. Okay, yes. Now next property we are going to see, that is adding odd numbers, right? This is also one important property. You have to remember, you can apply it to your some wherever competitive exams you can see. So any square number, or if you add odd numbers, that is 1, we can write it as 1, it is a 1 square, right? So 1 plus 3, we can write it as 4, it is equal to 2 square. Similarly 1 plus 3 plus 5, we can get it, it is 9, it is 3 square. Similarly we can means if adding the odd numbers, sum of first n odd numbers will give as n square. Sum of first n odd numbers gives n square. Means for adding sum of first n odd numbers, we'll get here 3 numbers are there, we will get 3 square. If it is 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7, it will get, that is, it will be 4 square, because we are writing 4 numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is 4 square, that is sum is 16. So without adding the numbers, you can tell easily a square of a number by adding sum of odd numbers, right? So you can see now, again you can take one more example. So you can tell very easily what is the answer. This one, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15. What is the answer of this one? Without adding, you can just count the numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 it is 64, that is 8 square, right? So the sum of first n odd numbers, just count the number how many numbers are there, and answer is its square, 8 square, that is 64. So the sum of first n odd numbers is n square. How many numbers are there, and its square. Okay, next. And also you can, in a converse way also you can check, that is any perfect square number you can write it as sum of first n odd numbers starting with 1. Okay, yes. Next properties is that you can write any, you can express, next property, that is fourth one, you can express any perfect square number as sum of two consecutive natural numbers. For example, you can write 9 as 4 plus 5. Okay, that is, we can write it as sum of two consecutive natural numbers. 16, we can write it as not even square number, we can write only square of odd numbers, 3 square only we can write. So 5 square we can write it as, that is 12 plus 30, means we can write it as sum of two natural numbers. Okay, so how we got this one? First number we can get, that is, for example 25, I want to find, we can write express this one as 12 plus 13. So how we got this 12? Yes, that is 5 square minus 1 divided by 2. So it will give you 24 divided by 2, it is 12. So you can get it 12, first number you will get. Next number you can get it, that is 5 square plus 1 divided by 2, that is 26 upon 2, that is 13. So these are the two numbers you can express the sum of given square of a odd number. Okay, so you can try for 7 square. How we can write this one as a sum of two consecutive natural numbers, right? Yes. So again we have fifth property, but it is not important, that much is not required, you can learn here. Yes. Sixth one, you can see a pattern, so that you can answer the given pattern, any pattern you can follow here. Okay, 1 square is 1, and 11 square it is 121, and 111 square it is 1 2 3 2 1. So, and 4 times of 1 whole square is, here how many ones are there? 4 times 1 is there. So you have to go 1 2 3 4, then you have to return to the number, again see, repeat. Okay, 3 2 1, 1 2 3 4, 3 2 1. So in this way you can write a square of a number. Okay, similarly here also one more pattern, you can just practice here, and you can think logically how we can write the square of a in this pattern. Okay, so here we are going to take about exercise 5.1. We can answer the following question. Dear students, you can see already you learned the properties. Depend upon the properties you can answer the following questions. Okay, so here they are asking what will be the unit digit of a squares of the following numbers. So when you square this number, what is unit digit you are going to tell. Okay, so how we can tell this one? When you square this 81, what is its unit digit? So here always it is already 81 square. You have to tell its unit digit. Okay, so what is unit place of these questions here? I'll write here side. So question number 1 we are going to answer here. Okay, yes. So only you are going to tell unit place of a given number. Okay, yes. Question number 1, you are going to tell first one 81. It's square and its unit place is, what is unit place? You already seen 1 or 9 ends with 1, right? So similarly you can tell second one 272 square, its unit place. Unit place, what is that? Yes, you already seen 2 or 8 ends with what? 4. So here unit place is 4. Third question, you can see 799 square. Its unit place is 1. Okay, 9 ends with 1. Similarly, unit place of this one is, you can write unit place of 3 ends with 3 or 7 ends with what? It is 9. Okay, so 4 ends with 6, 7 ends with 3 or 7 ends with 9, 8 ends with 4, 0 ends with 0, 6 ends with 6, 5 ends with 5. These are the unit place of a unit digit of a squares of the following number. Okay, so yes, so you have to remember that already you seen square of a number and its unit place. For example, I will tell you lastly once again, 1 or 9 ends with 1, 2 or 8 ends with unit place is 4, 3 or 7 ends with 9, 4 or 6 ends with 6, 5 ends with 5, 0 ends with 0. So this will help you to learn how you can easily tell unit place of a unit digit of a squares of the following number. Yes. So in the same way we are going to answer question number 2. The following numbers are obviously not perfect square. Give reason. Okay. So question number 2 we are going to answer. These numbers are not perfect square, but you have to tell the reason. So one reason is that if a number is ending with 2, 3, 7 or 8, then it is never a perfect square. You see, which is here, see, it is ending with 7, so not perfect square. This is the reason. Okay, if a number ending with 2, 3, 7 or 8, then it is not a perfect square. So if a number is ending with 2, 3, 7 or 8, you can write the reason for that. Okay, here it is 3, never perfect square, never a perfect square, never perfect square, and this one it is also not. And next one is, if a number is a square number, always ends with square number. If a square number does not ends with odd number of zeros. This also you property you seen, square number does not end with odd number of zeros. Yes, so because here last odd number of zeros, that is why it is also not a perfect square. Okay, yes. So next question, it is that the square of which of the following would be odd numbers. Okay, squares of which of the following would be odd numbers. Question number 3, you can see that square of which of the following would be odd numbers. So you know that square of even number is even number, square of odd number is odd number. So if it is odd number is there, its square is odd number. So this square of this 431 is odd number, it will be an odd number. Okay, this one is a square of this number will be odd number, and square of third question, that is also square of 7779 is also odd number. Okay, this one will be an even number. Okay, yes. Next we'll have question number 4. We are going to see here is a pattern is given. We are going to complete the pattern, right? So here 11 square, it is 121. Similarly, here it is given 101 square, it is 10201. Similarly, 1001 square, it is 1002001. So we are going to write this answer now. Okay, it is 1 lakh. Yes, it is a 1000001 square. So here two zeros are there, we written two zeros here. So here how many zeros are there? 4 zeros are there. We have to write 4 zeros here. Okay, and here also 4 zeros. This is the answer of this one. And next number is how many zeros are there between 1, that is 6 are there. So you are going to write 6 zeros here. 5, 6 and 2. Again you are going to write 6 zeros. Okay, and 1. So this will be the answer of this pattern. Similarly, we are going to write next pattern. There is one more different pattern. You can observe and write the answer here. You can see 11 square is 121. 101 whole square it is 10201. And here 10101 whole square is 102030201. Okay, so how many times 1 it is there here? 3 times. So you have to go till 3 and you have to return. You have to write reverse again, right? So similarly here, how many times 1 it is there? 4 times. So you have to start with 1 and you have to go till 4. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 30, 201. Okay, in this way you can write. So here it is first. Here you have to fill the blank. So here its square is given and you have to write whose square it is. Okay, so here up to it is 5, it is bent. So you can write 1 1 1 1 1 square. Okay, so 5 times of, sorry, it is 10 10 10 101. Yes, it's square. Okay, yes, in this way you can write the pattern, right? Yes. Now we're going to see question number 6. Using the given pattern, find the missing number. Okay, so you can observe here the pattern is given 1 square, 2 square plus 2 square equal to 3 square. Okay, next 2 square plus 3 square plus 6 square equal to 7 square. Okay, here it is 2 square is there, next number it is 3 square. Here 6 is there, here 7. Here 12 is there, here 13. Okay, yes. Next 4 and you can also, one more thing you can observe, 3 into 4 it is 12. 2 into 3 it is 6. 1 into 2 it is 2. Same way we are going to write here. So you can tell this one answer depend upon this one. Here 21 is there, it will be 20 square. Okay, it will be 20 square here. Okay, fill in the blanks. Then here, so again 4 5s are 20. So similarly here you can, here it is 30 is there, 5 into 6 square. Okay, then it will be 6 square here. Then what about next one? It is, here it is 6 into 7, it is 42 square. Okay, here it is 43 square. Okay, in this way we can write the answer. Okay, you have to find the relation between the numbers so that you can get the answer. Okay, yes. Next, without adding, find the sum. So you know the properties. Sum of first odd numbers will be what? It is n square, right? N square. So how many numbers are there? It's square. Okay, so here how many numbers are there? 1 2 3 4 5. So it will be 5 square. 5 square, you know, that is 25. Okay, here how many numbers are it count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 will be 10 square. It is 100. Same way we can find this answer also. Okay. Yes. Now next question. Here this 25 we can express it as a sum of odd numbers. Same way here they are asking express 49 as the sum of 7 odd numbers, right? So it is a reverse of question number 7, right? 49 can we write it as sum of odd numbers? Yes. How many numbers you are going to write? Till 7 numbers. Okay, 1 plus 3 you are going to write till 7, that 7 numbers. Okay, 5, 7, 9, next 11, next 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So sum of this will be 49. So you can express any odd square number, the sum of odd numbers starting with 1. Similarly, you can do the square of 121. Okay, 121 we can write it as sum of 11 odd numbers. You can try this question. Okay, second question, question number 8, second one you can try. Next, question number 9. Yes, so we are how many numbers lie between squares of the following number. So we already discussed between any two square number, between any two consecutive square number, that is for example n square and n plus 1 whole square. So we seen how many numbers are lying between these two numbers, that is 2n numbers are lying. Okay, n means a smaller number. Okay, here. So here for example between 12 square and 13 square, how many numbers are there? Yes, between 144 and 169, how many numbers are lying? That is 2n numbers. That is 2n means 2 into 12, that is 24 numbers are lying between the 144, that is 12 square, and 13 square. Similarly, between 25 square and 26 square, how many numbers are lying? That is 2 into 25, that is 50 numbers are lying. Okay, similarly you can find this answer. Okay, so today I hope you can see the video clearly so that you can understand. If any doubt is there, you can text. Okay, text me, or you can ask questions. In the next video I am going to do the second exercise. In the next coming days I am going to do, right? So thank you for watching the video and have a good day.